Yes, yes. We back in the building with another podcast vlog, and this is Raw Dope Podcast Vlog, and I'm your host, Hand 5000. This episode something, but hey, listen, man, I ain't like the way things was working earlier, so I felt like, damn, man, I had to come back and do it. You know what I'm saying? I had to come back and do it. I'm like, yo, my vlogging fans tap in. And you know what I'm saying? My streaming fans tap in. I like to come back and double up and give y'all the best show earlier. So I deleted earlier show and I'm back, man. And I got a few things on the chopping block. Of course, Drake on the chopping block. Weezy reaches out to Kendrick Lamar and Diddy. You know what I'm saying? And Diddy denied bond again. We gonna get into that, but before we do, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment. So I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. So let's get into this. Diddy denied bond again. Of course, the judge went into this and this and that, but I feel like the judge just put on a media frenzy last week and was acting like he was going to do something, but he was going to side with the prosecutor. You know what I'm saying? I believe there's a lot of gibberish in the Diddy case, and hopefully, I think they just want to keep him behind bars because he didn't violate his speedy trial rights. Thanks. No, I mean he didn't violate his speedy trial. Man, he didn't. You know what I mean? He still got a speedy trial, so he's going to trial, and they look at it like May ain't a long time. And once January comes, it's 150 days away, almost a little bit over 150 days away. And bro, and you know what I'm saying? I want to see the man come. I would like to see the man fight his case from the streets, but the dirty politics and how they doing them dirty. It's just beyond me. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna hold y'all up but so long tonight, but it's beyond me. And I'm just tripping off of it because of all the stuff that the reason why they holding them without bail. And the reason why they let the Abercrombie guy out. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's 80 years old and this and that. Man, come on, bro. Come on, bro. I done been locked up and seen 70 and 80-year-old men be locked up and you know what I'm saying, held without bail. So it don't matter it's your age. And I feel like they talking about there's no way they can guard him. He breaking prison rules. Diddy is breaking the same prison rules that everybody break. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got no money on the phone, you get the three-way calls. You know what I'm saying? Some things happen in prison, man, that I just felt like that shouldn't have been brought up in court. And all that shit was just a plot to keep the man behind bars. All that was the plot to keep the man behind bars. I feel like Diddy should have got a bail. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Diddy should have got a bail, and I feel like it's some trumped up charges, and I feel like the government case is weak. You know what I'm saying? The government case is based off of partying. You know what I'm saying? It's based off of partying, and a lot of these people were adults. But a guy with the child stuff get a bail, but a guy dealing with adults, whatever, don't get a bail is crazy to me. But this is what we deal with. That's what we deal with. So, you know what I'm saying? Again, man, free Diddy, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope the truth come to the light in the whole Diddy situation. When the truth come to the light in the Diddy situation, it's going to be a lot of people going to be disappointed because I think he's going to make out for the better because I just don't think he's guilty of everything. I just don't. I just don't. Some of that stuff that they're accusing that brother of doing, I just don't believe it all. I believe that people didn't have their way, and then everybody's chasing money. It's a field day. You know what I'm saying? It's like anything that go on. You know what I'm saying? It's a field day in the media, and everybody's having a field day with bro. You get what I'm saying? They having a field day with bro. And if you look deep into the Diddy case and you look deep into the Diddy trial, we ain't looking into the trial, but you just look at everything that's been presented to you. It's like some trumped up stuff. You know what I mean? They have some good points in there. You know what I mean? I can't lie about that. They had some stuff that make them look crazy, but it's always three sides to the story. His side, they side, and the truth. So in May, as of today, he's going to be held without bail. He's going to be in that Manhattan jail. And, his lawyers is probably going to appeal this to, another part of the higher court to see if they could try to get him a bail. They pay good money. So they're going to keep fighting for bail to the day of his trial. They're gonna try to get him out there. But Lil Wayne and Drake, this is the thing that drop. Hey, what's happening, y'all? Everybody's tapping in. What's happening, man? You tapped in the Raw Dope podcast. The Raw's the dopest interviews on the planet. No fuck shit, no fake shit, no foolishness. Anything you say can and will be used against you on the internet. That's the motto. So we got Wayne responds, to the Kendrick Lamar track. And then Wayne, everybody's saying it was a phone call made. Wayne made a phone call. When Wayne made a phone call, Kendrick didn't respond. So when you call somebody and you didn't respond, and that response is not on the book because the internet would have been going crazy about it, that's telling you, man, ain't no response. Go in the booth. And Wayne, I'm going in the booth. Go in the booth. Go in the booth. Because that soft shit your man Drake did, Drake's finished. Drake's over with, bro. Drake's over with. Drake's over with. You will not. It's gonna be a while, but Drake's blocked to be on classic hip hop tours. You know what I mean? Old school artist tours, bro. That's what you get with Drake. Drake filed a petition against this because of all the things they not like us. Do you remember when Drake was beefing with Meek Mills? His diss track against Meek Mills got Grammy nominated. He dropped the joint against Pusha. Pusha crushed him. But when Drake was at his hyena, everybody, it was like a referee throwing the flag every time on the field. That's how it simply was for Drake. The referee was throwing the flag every time on the field for Drake. Drake's side is prime. Drake's not hype no more. Then you're not been hearing rumors spread on the internet. Did you know Drake signed a $400 million deal? I guess Drake wanted to, do the projects, get out the deal, go independent. You know what I'm saying? Kind of make the Tory Lane move, kind of burn a boy, like trying to get into the independent bag because he's been tied up and he been tied up on the, you know what I'm saying, up under the label. So he goes and the same people that push Drake, the same people that made Drake sales boom. Drake did $1 million in a week. The same people that put the force and the punches behind you when you was at your peak, you want to sue now. That ain't real, Drake. That ain't real, Drake. That ain't real, Drake. So reason why that I said he finished. Drake's been going around sneak dissing, sleeping with dudes, wives and girlfriends, inviting them to parties after they break up. Drake been on some sucker shit. But, people were sweeping that sucker shit Drake was on out the rug. Now, you can't sweep this under the rug. You cannot sweep this under the rug. And I think he filed this lawsuit and this petition around the time, the Super Bowl is marching down. It's less than 60 days for the Super Bowl. He wants them to stop him from singing They Not Like Us because it's some lyrics in there that may have some truth to it. If the lyrics didn't have, you know what I'm saying? If the lyrics didn't have, right, that he was a pedophile in it, he wouldn't care. But some of them lyrics just belittle Drake so bad that he don't want that song, he don't want that record played in the biggest song on earth. And I do think that Drake got to playing games with Universal, and he's playing games with these people, and he wanted to walk away after, Drake's a studio artist. He's a made-up artist. He's a made-up studio artist. He's a studio guy. So he's a dude that went in the studio and dudes put them together. They put the machine, they put the money, they put the writers, they put the producers behind them. They helped him get with the hottest rapper alive at the time, Lil Wayne, and they put Drake together. Now I feel like Drake is getting very managed. Drake took this hip-hop beef too far. And he's so in his feelings that he's doing anything. So because the Drake is doing anything, I just feel like Drake is about to self-destruct. And, in the future come, you're going to see that motherfucking pool get deeper and deeper. Because, man, you can't never bite the hand that feeds you. And Universal been feeding Drake for years. Drake did a $400 million deal. I guess that $400 million deal that Drake did wasn't cracked up with his beat. Why is Drake going against, his boss? which is Universal Music Group. Why is he going against his boss? And not only is you going against the boss, you like you make some, Birdman and them had a good relationship over there, and their artists never had problems with that senior company. Now Drake is overstepping his boundaries, and like I said, the shit that Drake doing is just making OVO, that Young Money, Cash Money, look weak. And I know Young Money and Cash Money is far from weak. You get what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna let that roll off my lips. You know what I'm saying? Birdman, them real street guys, but the shit that he doing is making the real street guys and the dudes that been holding it down, so billions of records in his business, he making them look weak. He making them look weak because he's throwing the industry tantrum. You get what I'm saying? Drake's throwing the industry tantrum. He's throwing the industry tantrum, which lets me know he's an industry prostitute his whole life. And he's throwing the industry tantrum and he won his way. He don't want nobody else to have the ball. And this the Mr. Drake don't mix. Just Drake, you Drake didn't miss. But Drake had like damn a 12 year when he came out 2010. He just got cold to me, he got cold since the Pusha T thing. But it is what it is. Everybody don't like Pusha. So because everybody don't like Pusha, you know what I'm saying? They won't say that, he crushed Drake. Drake was finished with the Pusha shit. Then he just tried to come back. People still buy. He did the Future, the Metro Boomin thing. Like it's like he just went crazy. Like he went crazy, bro. And because he went crazy, in this industry, that music industry will drive you crazy. But he was on top for so long. He can't take second. He can't take third. He can't just take I'm rich, I'm up, I'm gonna finish my deal out, I'm gonna lay back, get in some movies, put some other dudes on. No, he wants everybody jumping out the stage and clapping for him. That's what Drake want. Drake want everybody jumping out the stage and clapping for him. That's some soft shit he did. And I just think he a liar, bro. And everything about him is fraudulent, bro. Like right now, he'll do anything, bro. I'm just not a supporter of him no more, man. They need to have a campaign, burn Drake CDs, bro. Because Drake is not respected in the hip hop community no more. If you respect Drake in the hip hop community, you fugazi. If you respect Drake in the hip hop community after this this performance he put on in 2024, you're not a hip hop head. You don't love hip hop. You're not true to the game. You're not a person of your word because this dude been playing games, sneak dissing, doing all types of things is not acceptable and getting away with it so long. And now he does the ultimate thing. He goes and pull up a RICO against record labels and shit and Spotify. Like, boy, Beachy fans swear you want to say they cheated. So I want to ask this question. Did they cheat for Drake? All those years Drake was winning, was it cheating? Did they put together a cheating thing for Drake when he did $1 million in 1 week? Is that what happened? Is he trying to say? Is he going to expose and say that his record sales and his stuff was pumped up and played around, played off? And is he going to say all that about himself? That's it. Because when you're saying that they did it for him or that they did it for Kendrick, boy, they've been doing it for you because you Mr. Don't Mix. You Mr. Drake. Who gonna lie and fake on Drake and say Drake is not Mr. Don't Mix? Mr. Don't Mix. So now I just feel like Drake can't come back. Weezy gonna have to come back and just hold shit down because Weezy still got a little bit of crying shit. See, Drake is wearing off on Lil Wayne because Lil Wayne went with the crying about the Super Bowl and all this old crazy stuff. Then he called the dude asking what he talking about. Wayne, you know what he talking about? You don't want to talk. You know what I mean? He crushed your little man. He sent the shot to you. Wayne, you got to come up out of that high. Lil Wayne, like I said, I'm a big fan of Wayne. I love Weezy. My heart goes out to Weezy. Weezy's a great guy. Great. I don't know him personally, but as far as I see, man, he's a great musician. I feel like I know him through the music. I don't know him outside the music, but sometimes Weezy be in zombie land. Lil Wayne need to come out of zombie land and handle his business. That's just true facts. Lil Wayne need to come out of zombie land and handle his business. When Lil Wayne come out of zombie land and handle his business, whew, he might can slow Kendrick down. But if he don't come out of zombie land and handle his business, it's no stopping K-Dot. K-Dot the man. It's no stopping K-Dot, man. K-Dot the man right now. He beating him with straight good lyrics. Beating him with good music. And he's not taking the style. He's not acting like he's pop. He's not acting like he's big. He's not acting like none of the above. You know what I mean? Like it ain't nothing above, man. It ain't nothing no dub, man. I don't know. If they ain't letting it do it, I can't get it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't get it. I can't get with it. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick, it's just right now, it's like the Javante Davis of rap. Let's go. He's the Javante Davis of rap right now. Nah, man, he been deadly, but he's the Javante Davis of rap. Now he's not about to. And I ain't got Kendrick being. I don't even got Kendrick. You know, those successful dudes like Dre and certain dudes like they don't put out albums all the time. They come in, they do like a 2 year run. They take about 3 years off, 3 to 5 off. They come back because they got enough money. You know what I'm saying? They got enough money to move the right way. That's what the good thing is. They got enough money to move the right way. They have enough money to move the right way, and he can move. You know what I'm saying? So I just think K Dot is on this. You know, starting at 24, probably like he gonna get all these Grammys next year at the he gonna win everything at all the awards. They not like us is just gonna be just an anthem like Dear Mama. They not like us is one of the records that's gonna be around like Dear Mama, Summertime, Ice Cube, Today Was a Good Day. That's just a forever record. You get what I'm saying? That's just a forever record. That's just one it's gonna go there. We done heard a lot of disses and records. We heard a lot of disses that really washed dudes up that was deadly. But I think this diss really brought the bitch out of nigga. Just to be honest with you. It really did, bro. It really did, bro. It really showed us who this man really is. But and I'm just tripping off his fans. Like, what do his fans say after this? How do the fans come back after this? How do y'all come back and relate to Drake after this? Tell me. How do y'all come back and relate to Drake after this? Somebody tell me if you're a hip hop head, if you're a person of hip hop, and you love hip hop like I do, how can Drake come back from this? He can't. How can Wayne come back from the crying about the Super Bowl and just redeem that name with hip hop? I think Wayne gotta come out and scrap up, man. That he in the booth now. Like I said, I'm not saying Wayne copping no deuce, but I'm just saying we waiting for the reaction. You got a microphone in front of you. I just seen a clip when he was talking about he's still out in Hawaii and he was talking about the Green Bay Packers, I guess for a sports thing. He's a sports fanatic like myself and the rest of the men in the world. He's a sports fanatic, but I ain't want to hear about the Green Bay Packers in the NFL, man. I wanted to hear about how you gonna go attack that mic, man. I ain't want to hear nothing else. I'm just being honest with you. I just wanted to hear how you was going to attack that mic, bro. That's it. Because your man Drake, like y'all need to disown Drake. At this point, I would disown Drake. Like I'm not even gonna lie. That's why I say Lil Wayne and Drake versus Kendrick Lamar. And I was thinking about Lil Wayne maybe getting on the track with Drake and they making the double clap back. But then anybody's gonna do that. When Wayne, if you get on the track with Drake, they're gonna ride him out about Drake telling. That's basically telling. You telling on Universal and Spotify. If they did do that, or if you telling on everybody that just didn't help you in the beef. That's how I feel. I feel like Drake's telling on everybody that didn't help him in the beef, and he felt like that he did all this thing with the label, and the label should have backed him up, and they shouldn't have pushed it. But he know that these labels do this with the hidden agenda, and I feel like he did that shit to me. You know what I mean? He did that to Meek. I wanted Meek to crush him. You get what I'm saying? I wanted Meek to crush him. But Meek had a lot going on at the time. So I guess it played out the way it played out. He thought he was victorious. But then he got it. Like I said, I always repeat this. Pusha crushed him. Pusha crushed him. And he feels like the label leaked that or whatever. However, it crushed him because that information got leaked because he was acting crazy then. You know what I mean? Playing these little soft games then. So I don't know, y'all, man. Drake just ain't my guy, bro. Drake finished. That's my philosophy. That's what I'm. Drake's finished. You know what I mean? We know he was finished in 2024. I don't think he can make a comeback after the lawsuit petition type shit. I just don't think he can make a comeback and be respected in the hip hop community. He could just come back out and just like do R&B with his little bars in there. And women gonna love him, kids. He might can make something for the kids and the women, but just like the art of hip hop, You know what I'm saying? The core hip hop. We don't respect them no more. We don't respect them no more. I'm not gonna say the boy ain't gonna never. I don't know if he ever make a club banger because he got rid of his writer. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is just made up about the boy. The boy just a good actor. Now now he acted so good for so long, and it was coming out. It was coming out a little fat, excuse me, the little sucker stuff he was doing. You get what I'm saying? The little phony, feminine stuff that Drake was doing. It was coming out. We all knew that he was that type of guy, but we just thought he had some type of morals and principles. But just to go and just to try to drop a dime on some major labels and companies, it's just unrealistic to me, bro. Just unrealistic to me. I've never seen the dude get so crushed in hip hop that he go to the labels and start trying to sue the labels. That's tough, man. That's tough. The boy got crushed in hip hop. Now he trying to sue the labels. Ain't that a MF? Ain't that a MF shame? Oh, the boy got crushed and tried to go sue the label, man. Drake vicious, bro. I'm more than just an option. Ay. Come on, man. That ain't my type of guy, man. But listen, man, make sure y'all hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment. Diddy denied bail. I think it's like the third time or maybe the fourth time in the last almost 90 days. Diddy been locked up since September. He going into December. He's coming up on 90 days. Denied bail. Y'all got to just go check out all the vlogs that covered. They can give you ultimate paperwork. I think it was gibberish. You know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne called Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar don't answer the phone. Lil Wayne saying he going in the booth. And Drake just finished. He just finished. He just finished to me, as me being a hip hop head, man, I can't rock out with him. He wasn't in my top. I remember dudes was putting Drake in the top 10. That was crazy to me. That was weird to me. Dudes was putting Drake in the top 10. Like, how can Drake? I remember the conversations with dudes like Drake's top 10 and this and that. No, man. How can you be top 10 and you don't need to write your music? You know what I mean? He's a top 10 actor. He's a top 10 hip hop actor. I agree with that. Drake is a top 10 hip hop actor. Hands down. Drake's a top 10 hip hop actor. We can't deny that. We can't take that from the boy. He's a top 10 hip hop actor. You know what I mean? You got a lot of hip hop actors out here, and Drake is the mascot of the hip hop actors, the faking hip hoppers, the faking hip hoppers. You know what I'm saying? Dudes that got a hidden agenda in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Dudes is not here for the culture and the core of this business and this music. They here because they're plant-based artists. You know what I mean? That's what Drake is, a plant-based artist. That's what I do think. Drake's a plant-based artist. You know what I mean? He's a plant-based artist. That's what he is, man. He's just plant-based. Nothing's what it said. It's a bunch of flavor and salt and pepper added to it. You know how vegans eat? They get the vegetables and they put all this stuff on it to make it taste like the real thing. You know what I'm saying? So basically, it's not the real thing. It's plant-based. You know what I'm saying? It's plant-based. You know what I mean? You don't have to kill us to eat it. You know what I'm saying? So, he'll be starving in the woods. I'm not even feeling it, man. I just don't get it, man. Anybody that's like really tapping in with him got to be phony. Like, if you still a Drake fan after he dropped that lawsuit, crazy. Crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. You like fakeness. You know what I mean? You like actor rappers. You like actor rappers. He's really sued the record label, bro. It is so much details that come into this. I think he's trying to get out his deal. You know what I mean? I think he's trying to get out his deal and just go back Canadian and just be like an international. He's an international superstar. He's definitely an international superstar. Drake is an international superstar. So I think he wanted to kind of like do the independent thing and try to move around. And ain't nothing wrong with that. But you can't be independent when you plant-based. You know what I'm saying? When they putting the season all on you, they putting the season all on you, man. You can't go run it off. You're not no wild animal, boy. You made up. You know you belongs in a house, and you know what I mean. Yes, a boss. I mean, they made you a millionaire. You bought big houses in Toronto. You've been sliding all the good men that helped you out on your career. You act like you better than everybody. Hey, You know, it's nothing wrong with going back to Canada, regrouping Drake. It's nothing wrong with going back to Canada, regrouping Drake, because right now in this American hip hop world, this hardcore hip hop, dudes like myself that really like music and liked it you when you was the singing, cool, happy Drake. Yeah, bro. We telling you, bro, man, you have officially got your eviction papers, bro. We don't want to hear you no more. We don't want to hear you no more. We don't want to hear you no more. That's how I feel. We don't want to hear you no more. And I know Spotify, one of the biggest consumptions of music. You know what I mean? Universal, one of the biggest labels in the world. Universal was one of the biggest labels in the world. And with this petition and this lawsuit, like y'all don't understand, man, that with this petition and the lawsuit, it's like breaking trust. It's like breaking a business bond. Like, oh, you suing us? Like, you know what I mean? Like, whatever. Come on, man. Yeah, yeah. And his money ain't funny. He just trying to say, if I ain't gonna have it my way, I'm gonna say everything that y'all doing if this is what y'all doing. And he's proud to do that. And because of that, Drake's just a wacko. He's finished. He's finished. Drake's finished. He's finished, y'all. And I can't wait to see the Burn the Drake CD campaign, or just deleting them out your screen and your music playlist. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I don't even hear him on the radio like I used to, unless he on a feature like with Sexy Red. That's the only song that they really playing with Drake in it for me, for like where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? That's all I heard. Like, even in the clubs, like I ain't been hearing Drake. You know what I'm saying? Drake ain't the radios in the clubs just ain't been Drakey. You know what I'm saying? The radios in the clubs have not been Drakey at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie to you. So, you know, Pusha put that dag in him, man. Pusha put him in a wheelchair, man. And you know, he was blessed to start walking again after the Pusha T assault. And then he got the plan, and Kenny, man, Kenny got him putting the nails in his own coffin. Like, he digging the dirt for his own grave, man. But listen, man, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment. No fuck shit, no fake shit, no foolish. Anything you say can and will be used against you on the internet. Blue Benjamin Sleepy interview dropping soon, man. Make sure y'all tap in, man. Raw